Have you ever thought about the incredible mission control systems running inside your body 24/7? Well, today we're diving into one of the most important ones. We're going to talk about a tiny, powerful hormone that's constantly performing this high-stakes balancing act just to keep you going.
So picture this. For some reason, your blood pressure suddenly takes a nosedive. Instantly, an internal alarm starts blaring. It's a crisis situation. Your body needs a first responder, and it needs one fast. But who answers the call? Which hormone is built for this exact emergency?
Okay, so before our hero can jump into action, the body's alarm system has to figure out what's actually going on. It needs to pinpoint the specific problem. So let's take a look at the triggers.
What are these alarm bells? Well, your body's system is incredibly smart. It's on the lookout for one of four specific things: a drop in blood pressure or a drop in your total blood volume. It's also watching for a dip in your sodium levels or, and this is important, a spike in your potassium levels. Any one of these is a red flag that there's a serious imbalance that needs to be fixed, like right now.
And that's when the call goes out. Once that alarm is confirmed, a specialized first responder gets dispatched from the adrenal cortex. It's a little gland that sits right on top of each kidney. And our hero's name? Aldosterone. So what exactly is aldosterone? Well, it's a type of hormone called a mineralocorticoid. I know, that sounds super technical, right? But it's really just a fancy term for a hormone that controls minerals, specifically salt. Its entire job, its primary mission, is to manage your body's salt, water, and blood pressure. It is the specialist for this exact type of crisis. All right, so the responder is on the scene. But how does it actually solve the problem? This is where it gets really clever. Let's dive into exactly how aldosterone gets the job done.
Aldosterone makes a beeline for the kidneys. When it gets there, it's like a drill sergeant barking out two very clear orders. Order number 1, hold on to sodium, pull it out of the urine and get it back in the blood. And order number 2, get rid of that extra potassium, kick it out into the urine. Now here's the genius part. There's a basic rule in biology called osmosis, which just means water always follows salt. So as all that sodium rushes back into the bloodstream, guess what follows it? Water, just automatically. More water in your blood means you have a higher blood volume, which, you guessed it, brings your blood pressure right back up to where it should be. Crisis averted.
But to really truly appreciate how unique aldosterone is, you kind of have to ask, why him? I mean, your body has a whole team of hormones, right? A whole roster of players. So why was aldosterone the only one that got the call for this specific mission? When you look at the lineup, it becomes totally obvious why aldosterone was the perfect choice. Let's see. Somatostatin? Nope. It's busy managing your insulin and glucagon levels, not involved with salt at all. What about ACTH? That's your stress guy. Its job is to release cortisol, an antidiuretic hormone, or ADH. Now, ADH is close. It does manage water, but it's not the expert at that crucial sodium for potassium trade. That is aldosterone's very specific, very important job. Every hormone has its specialty, and for this emergency, only aldosterone had the right tools in its tool belt.
So let's do a quick mission debrief. An alarm went off, the right responder was sent to the scene, and the crisis was handled perfectly. It all comes down to this incredible, delicate balancing act.
And here's the main takeaway, the one thing to remember from all of this. Aldosterone is this unsung hero, the master regulator that is constantly fine-tuning your body's internal chemistry. Just by orchestrating that simple sodium for potassium swap, it maintains this delicate equilibrium that keeps your salt, your water, and your blood pressure exactly where they need to be to keep you alive and healthy.
And that leaves us with one last and really important question to think about. We have just seen how perfectly this system is supposed to work. But what happens when that crucial balancing act gets thrown off? What are the real-world consequences when the master regulator can't do its job properly? And that, right there, is a key question for understanding a whole lot about our overall health.